Which player in the Prem seems like they would have the absolute worst game with women?
Oh.
3, 2, 1. We've got Fabinho, we've got McTominay, we've got Souček, and I put Lisandro Martinez. Bud, why Fabinho?
Fabinho, 1 out of 10 trim.
Yep.
Style 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows how to dress.
Yeah.
And Fabinho looks like he's close to death. So I know he's saying some wild shit to girls.
Yeah, facts.
All guys.
Yeah, all guys. Tom McTominay?
I think like this guy's like so focused on footy. He'd go out and be like, yeah, you can come over, but you got to be gone by 8.
Yeah,
I got to get
yeah.
up early in the
Yeah,
morning for
facts.
training.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel that one.
I put Martinez for 2 reasons. One, because I think he'd wear like those button-ups that are like checkered, but he'd roll up the sleeves. And I don't think that's a good start. And then like I feel as though he'd be the guy who gets really, really like too drunk, really drunk, and he's just aggressive. Like he's aggressively trying to talk to girls. That's why I do.
And his mates just pick him up.
Yeah.
So I've chose Souček. I feel like his drip, he'd wear a tight shirt that's too short.
Yeah.
And
sleeves.
And he'd half roll the sleeves with tight denim like jeans or whatever.
Yeah, he would do that.
And I think his accent would be problematic, and he'd try and pull girls like this. That would be his bag, and I think he'd be the worst.
Perfect.
Oh, really? Nice little reel upload.
He's just replying all to Galdem right now.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
How many tattoos did you get? Oh, okay.
Holy fuck. Are you going to wear low socks this year as well? You have to now. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true. It's risky, bro.
Bro, I'll fucking de-ong your ankle, bro. Wherever you got it, I'm gonna de-ong that shit. You think you're faster than you?
Yeah, man.
I think Samuel's faster than you.
Alright, chill out. Chill out.
Yeah.
Not on TikTok that Jeremy made.
Yeah. Fucking hell, cunt. And I was like, oh, the wing is the wing
is a bit slow. Yeah, it does.
No, you get to 1. Huh? No, he's not slow.
He's not fast.
He's like, yeah, he's not slow.
You were never in front. That's for damn sure.
Sometimes I just see things that aren't there. I apologise.
He's 2 steps ahead of you, man.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're back at Let 'Em Shoot. We're back. We're back in the usual studio for your Thursday nights. I'm here with some of the best guys, some of the strongest football minds in all of Australia. To my right,
It's your boy MJ, Born in Africa gang. We're here, feeling good. Good to be here. Money's up. Life is
shit.
good. Chopping life crew. Chop life crew. Life's good.
Damn.
to my left, we have the return.
Canberra's Kavascalia. Canberra's Karavascalia here.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, a little hiatus, but back.
Napoli training, Georgia training.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it was fun.
You got your thing of Russia as well. I heard you were there for a bit.
Yeah, for a little bit.
And to his left, the inaugural goal recreation champ. Bavard.
I gotta add TPBB to my name now.
Yeah.
Tech Pretty Boy Butt. Back at it again with another episode. You know how it is, baby. I told you, every week I'm gonna come up with an extra line to it. So by week, 52? Can you hear quick math? 52? I'm gonna have 52 lines. And I'm gonna remember them all. So right now it's TPBB. Tech Pretty Boy Butt. Let's go.
Mike, before we start.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. You know what to do. Because we're feeling the comments. We're feeling the opinions.
We're seeing them.
But we need more subs.
Yeah.
So make sure you go on YouTube, subscribe.
Yeah.
That's what we need, I think. That's
facts.
Like the next.
That's the next step.
Yeah, we're nearly at a K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
900 and something.
Yeah. If you follow us on TikTok and don't sub to the YouTube, just unfollow us on TikTok.
It's so
I don't
easy.
care. I don't
so
care. I only
easy.
want the subs.
Literally, we have a link and all you gotta do is or like Riley sells his bot account and goes back down to 600. You guys think they're all real subs? Oh, shit. But for real, all you gotta do is click the link and just go sub. It takes literally 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Stop being
facts.
stingy.
Facts. Yeah.
We're not asking for money, just fucking sub.
Yeah. The second last week before the World Cup starts, it's the second last Prem game.
Oh shit, is that actually?
And there's only one more week of Prem games, which is the following weekend.
Crazy.
But what a weekend it was.
Man, it was.
Great weekend.
So many results. Where do we start? Well, we might as well start with the first game.
Yep.
City, somehow, somewhere, beating Fulham 2-1. It was at the Etihad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was at the
They're at
Etihad.
home.
Yeah.
City at home. They go down to 10 men. Cancelo sent off 1-1 till the 95th minute. Did you guys think it was a pen? Did you think it was soft? I think I thought initially it was soft, but then I'm like, it's stupid defending.
He's not playing the ball.
It's a bad challenge.
He's
You
not
don't get
playing
anywhere
the
near the ball.
Mm.
He's going away from the goal. All you have to do is push him further away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
commit.
it. He passes the ball off.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think it's a foul. It might. We can argue it's soft, that, but it's a foul.
I think so.
So the ref giving it fair enough.
Who was it? Who fouled him?
I don't know. I think it was the left back.
It was.
But it was just careless. De Bruyne hasn't shaped to shoot. He hasn't gone to play a ball in. He's literally
under
just
pressure
half
as well.
turned.
Yeah.
And this swipe for no reason. I don't know. And you've cost yourself a big point away at City, which you're never going to get that opportunity ever again.
Yeah.
Because you know the next time when they go to Craven Cottage, they're going to slap them up 15-4. Like it's just ridiculous.
Not
And
if Mitch is playing, but
Yeah, because that's what I mean. You don't know Mitrovic, and you could have got a result.
yeah, that's big.
That's bad.
And really, it shows why for the last 4 or 5 years, City have been just in a whole nother galaxy when it comes to picking up points.
It's crazy.
And you see
man.
why they can pick up 12 wins in a row, 13 wins in a row, because even in the 95th minute in a game they shouldn't win, they've got 10 men for almost 60
For a long
minutes
time as well.
of the game. They still dominate possession.
Did you see the possession stats?
How can it go up still?
They still dominate possession. Haaland was on the bench. Haaland comes on. He scores. Ben Leno should have done better with the
It wasn't a
with
great
this,
pen.
with this. Oh
Yeah.
my god, he's gone the right way. Dived the right way. Straight under.
I think that's reminiscent of maybe towards the back end of his Arsenal days. Bit of that. Probably should have done better.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
he almost dove over the ball. It's like he missed it. It was
Yeah.
weird.
But he's been good this year.
No, he has.
He's been a changed man since moving
Yes.
to Fulham.
He has.
They would have picked up a big result going on from their already good results. They're in the top half,
Yeah.
which nobody would have expected. They would. I think most people would have said Fulham will go straight back down. All of the newly promoted teams will go straight back down,
Yeah.
and they're the only one that's sort of standing out. From,
Yeah, and they've got players like Pereira, he's
who's
doing
standing
well.
out.
Mitrovic, who's exceeding expectations. They signed Willian, who's looked like not a bad fit.
He doesn't have a
Yeah.
gut in
Leno,
him.
Leno's
doing very-
changed.
You know,
Yeah,
he's
Leno.
changed his career around, but yeah, no, Fulham's definitely.
And they can compete against the big teams. We've seen that against Liverpool early on.
Yeah,
You thought it might be, the excitement from coming up into the Prem, but nah.
Arsenal.
What
beat
is it
them
now?
late, I
10
think.
games on,
Yeah,
and they're pushing City all the way.
yeah, and this is
That's good.
their first loss in
in a decent.
a
Yeah.
decent run. Like in the last 4 games before this, they hadn't lost a game. So yeah, jeez.
But big 3 points for City.
Did they sign Pereira from United or was it a loan?
No, I
they
think he
signed
was. They signed him,
They
but
signed
it wasn't
him.
from United.
It's from Brazil. He
Yeah.
went back to Brazil.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
They signed him from there.
yeah.
It's devastating though.
But
City
bro,
winning.
I know.
how can City go down to 10 men and you still expect them to win?
Oh, absolutely.
What other team in the
Oh my
world
No.
can you expect that?
Yeah, not one.
no
not
way.
one.
Chelsea, when we had Costa, Fabregas.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The past.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for the perfect segue. And City went top for one match, one day, and then a certain team,
The big boys.
the big boys,
The big boys came back.
City's
to town.
big bros returned to the top. Arteta, Pep's dad, returns to the top of the league. 1-0 against Chelsea at the Bridge.
Yeah, why are you looking at me? I didn't go to the
Let's go to Mike. Mike.
Yeah.
Once again, Arsenal showed that they're by far the most informed team in the league.
Mhm.
And they look on a whole different level to the other teams competing for top 4.
Absolutely. And for me, I just want to hear what's the next excuse. Oh, you haven't beat City. Oh, you don't have Haaland. But the reality is, the way we're playing, we're consistent. We have the energy, we have the mentality, we have a distribution of goals. And for me, it's a problem because we have Jesus, excellent off the ball, excellent work rate. Everything's excellent, and he's not scoring. And we're
scored
still
for
winning
9
games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think what we're seeing now is a team that can control the ball, and they're dominating. Like Chelsea got dominated. Dominated. If we were a bit more clinical, it could have been 3 all comfy. But yeah, no one can chat. Party.
Oh my God, he's
different gravy.
This guy's different class.
On Party, I literally saw today, though, I was watching, as I usually do when Arsenal win, go YouTube and I'll watch every interview, every post-match analysis, everything. And they're describing Party still, I don't know who it was, but they were saying, oh, such a physical presence in midfield, such a presence, he's strong, he's big. Rodri is 6'9", and he's never been described as big,
at all,
strong, physical presence. Party on the ball is the most unpressable midfielder when it comes to progressive passing in the Prem. In that sixth position, I think he's better than Rodri at turning and facing and playing balls through the lines.
Oh, definitely.
Every game.
Definitely.
But he's always described as big presence, strong presence. He doesn't even tackle that much.
Yeah.
He's just smart. And that's also what they don't talk about. They don't talk about how intelligent he is off the ball in terms of how we start the press, how he screens passes through the lines to the 9 or to the number 10s.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's it's unbelievable.
The amount of times that he was in the right position for when Zinchenko was tucked in, the ball got turned over quickly, and he just snuffed it out straight away. And there was no chance that Chelsea could even
100%.
go forward.
Unbelievable.
It was crazy.
And he's put in, I think maybe every game he's played. The only game he hasn't played in this year, we lost to United. Every other game he's played, and he's been by far with Saliba,
our most important.
Most important
and best.
Yeah, he's clear and above any, for me, any 6 in the league this year. But as midfielders go, maybe KDB has had a better season, maybe. But Partey has been instrumental.
Unbelievable.
He's the most irreplaceable player for Arsenal.
Absolutely.
And he showed why again. Because even normally Chelsea, you'd say they lose the midfield battle because they play 2 midfielders. But they had Mount and Havertz sort of dropping in with the 2 centre mids. And they got outplayed in midfield the whole game.
It was a clinic.
The whole game.
It was a clinic. And I also want to shout out Ben White.
Yeah.
For me, Ben White, technically, he's got it. He's a genius footballer, and I think he doesn't get enough credit because I think the way he's been playing, people haven't expected that kind of level from him, particularly as a right back. And I think he's proven in terms of that English roster that maybe he gets to start because he's got it. And I think his level has been at one of the top guys in terms of consistency. I don't think he's had a terrible game where we can say, you know what, Ben White was really average today. No. Unbelievable.
And I do want to give Arsenal props for 2 things. A defensive unit, they've completely changed as a defensive unit.
Absolutely.
In years gone by, they would get torn apart. The spaces would be massive between the centre backs. The full backs would be nowhere to be seen. Now, you can't break them down.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can do. If someone knocks a pass or a ball past Ben White, Saliba's right there.
Yeah, he's eating.
As a defensive unit, they are perfect, especially with Partey doing what he does in front of them. And the second reason is the mentality for Arsenal to be at the top, stay at the top, go 1-0 up at Chelsea and stay 1-0 up and win.
Yes.
That's what it is. The mentality is different.
It's something I've never seen an Arsenal team do.
Particularly
in the
turnaround.
10, 12 years.
Particularly because this hasn't been like a gradual, improvement where 1, 2, 3.
Bro, it's been overnight.
Build. It's honestly been within 3 to 4 months. We've seen a team mentality just change.
Facts.
It's weird because I feel like as an Arsenal fan, we're like, is this going to end? Or like, are we going to get a bad result? 100%. And then it switches. But it's almost like that's not the case. After the Southampton game, great response.
I thought we'd have a little bit of a drop off as well.
Great response. So for me, it's like, you know what? Maybe we have it mentally.
You do.
You know, that
look
we
at you
didn't
guys after
have
every
for a
single.
long
Look at the
time.
way you celebrated after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means so much more to you guys now than it ever has.
Oh,
100%. And I
100%.
yeah, go.
You, both of you guys, do you see that there's a problem with the amount of chances your forwards and attacking players miss in games?
So you want to answer?
No, go for it.
So for me, I think one of the things I think it's easy to be blinded by is that we are winning games. We are coming first.
Yeah.
But I think an issue that could be with Gabriel Jesus is he does miss a lot of chances. And is there going to be a situation where he needs to be clinical and he's not clinical? Because he hasn't. And this is what, his 9th game
Yeah.
without a goal?
Yeah.
For me, like, yes, I love his work rate. I love everything about his game. But I think that's one place where I think he lacks a little bit. And that could be his positioning. Because now we're seeing him drift wide.
And
we're seeing him receive
deep.
very deep.
It's so deep.
Sometimes
know?
he's not even in the box and the play's close to the box.
And as much as like Martinelli, Saka, they're creating and scoring chances, they're still young. I think they're still not fully at their level. So we can't really rely on them, those guys, to be getting us out of jail or scoring, you know, their half chances or any like the chances that they're getting. So I think that's where he needs to step up, particularly if we want to win the league. You know, if that becomes like an option against the Man Cities, you know, in the second round against Uniteds, you know, those big games, I think he needs to step up and say, you know what, this is why you signed me.
Exactly.
Because outside of City, sorry, but
Yeah,
outside of City, what team have you seen being successful without a focal point?
Exactly.
And how long can it last? How long can you spread goals throughout the team at a consistent basis and score more than the opposition without a guy who's giving you 20, 25?
And particularly such a young side as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This
100%. And I think unless Saka and Martinelli turn into Mane and Salah in terms of numbers, because then you can have a 9 that doesn't need to score.
absolutely.
If your wingers are grabbing 15 plus, you're going to be fine.
Sweet.
But yeah, like you said, it could be worrying. Yeah. But the way I see it at the moment is he's one of the few players in the league as a 9 that can play well without scoring.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I think he's
yesterday if he plays
so
like that
good.
and we win games, I don't have a problem with him not scoring. But
Yeah.
he definitely needs to be more clinical. I think quickly, that game I was saying to Samuel reminded me of last year when City went to Chelsea and won 1-0. Jesus scored, where they completely rinsed the game, dominated, couldn't score, then got that one lucky goal. That performance for Arsenal felt exactly like when I was watching that game, and it just showed that we are relentless and we won't lose the game. Like, they're not one point when I was watching the game did I think Arsenal were going to lose yesterday.
Just quickly, I think the big test for Arsenal will be the second half of the season, because you almost every team, no one's going to concede as much goals as they do in the first round. So I think the big problem will be, or the big question is, who's going to, you might have games where you only get 2 big chances. Like, is Jesus going to finish them? I think that's the next question you got to ask. Like, are you guys going to want to bring in another striker, like a more experienced player that just is happy to be on the bench and just come on when Jesus is not scoring? He's performing, but he's not scoring, and you need goals. Like, is that a thing that might have to happen, or like, are you just going to be happy with him playing well and not scoring?
The way I see it is, I don't think we can bring in another player that will play in the same way that Jesus plays. And I think the way he plays is so important to how Arsenal play. So we are sacrificing goals from a 9, but in terms of dominating the game, we're not going to have the same effect if we have a different 9, as seen when we had Aubameyang up front.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. So maybe it's goals from other areas, and that's why I think Arsenal need to sign another winger in January, because Saka and Martinelli can't play 20 games. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I think we need reinforcements, but I don't know if that comes as a 9, and I don't think I would want it as a 9. I think we just have to wait for him to start scoring.
Yeah, and I'm the same. I think Arteta knows his quality and knows that once he becomes more clinical, it's a wrap, really, because he's got everything else to his game. I think it's a risk, but I think, yeah, like Jeremy said, I think we get more value from signing maybe a wider player or a midfielder to the side, as opposed to maybe a 9 or a central man.
Yeah. Let's go to the other top 6 game, Liverpool picking up the points. This is going to be one of the few times I openly support Liverpool in a game. But for me, I knew that Liverpool were going to win the game. I think Tottenham had too many injuries, too many key plays out to really stand a chance and be dangerous throughout the 90 minutes. And as seen the first half, as every first half Tottenham have had, they get absolutely annihilated. And Liverpool did enough in that first half to win the game.
Yeah, but you say, as Tottenham do in every first half, we conceded first in like the first 14 games this year. So in that sense, I'm happy that Liverpool have sort of turned it around. Against Napoli, we scored first. We score first again. We have a good first half for once this season. And then in the same sense that Arsenal can see out a game, we saw out the game in a season where defensively we look shaky. I think Konate coming back is a massive difference. He's just got the presence that Joe Gomez doesn't have. And his ability to play out and move with the ball forward as well is a massive help. It takes the pressure off the sixers and the midfielders to get the ball and turn under pressure and then progress the ball. But I mean, second half shaky, but we saw it through. So that's all you can ask away from home.
That's what I think. Away from home, if you pick up the result and there's parts of the game where you're decent, you have to take that.
You do.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're at Anfield and that was the same performance, there would be a lot more question marks because Tottenham shouldn't be able to come there and create that many chances as they did in the second half. But they're at home and you're up 2-0. You're expected to be able to sit for a bit, let them create chances. And yes, they absolutely should have had a pen. They should have had a pen. If this is the exact same week as João Cancelo getting a red card.
If it was a different week, then
if it's a different week, cool.
But no.
But a red card, he's sent off.
Different day, cuz. Like they got to see it all. That ref got to watch that game.
Yeah.
See it.
It's not a red.
And then it gets...
No, it's not a red card. But he got a red card for the exact same foul.
But it's the positioning on the field. That's why he got it.
It's the exact same foul.
It's a pen.
It's the same foul. It's not a red.
I'm not saying it's a red. I'm saying...
This guy is.
It's a red.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a red.
It's a red and a pen.
Okay.
He's on the side of the box.
I don't care.
The reason Bud can say it's a red is because it's not a football challenge. It's a pen.
And it's careless.
Sessegnon can pull the trigger from there.
He's not through on goal.
How many times have you heard? How many...
Of course
you can shoot from wherever you want.
He can shoot. No, he's not.
How many times
he got pushed to the byline? He can shoot from where he is.
Careless challenge. That's a careless challenge. You get red cards for careless challenges.
It's not careless.
Yes, it is. Because he's not careless.
Thinking. It's not reckless.
It is. He wasn't thinking.
It's not reckless. It's careless.
He was trying to make up for losing the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was.
And he did the stupidest thing possible.
He's still vexed from Gravascalia making him on the ring and doing bits.
Yeah.
It's a penalty, I think.
It's a pen. And that changed the whole game.
Playing the ball.
They've hit the bar 3 times. Don't forget that. They've hit the bar 3 times.
I didn't say I forgot it.
What?
I didn't mention it.
Your stupid keeper nearly punched the ball into the guy's head and nearly scored.
Yeah,
That's 2.
It didn't.
2.
It didn't.
Dyer gifted you guys a goal.
You got to make the most of your opportunities.
Yeah, you're lucky. I reckon
Harry Kane didn't make the most of the opportunities and Tottenham lost.
It wasn't a good performance from Liverpool. I think you guys were just lucky.
The first half we killed them.
Yeah, but you don't just play one half of football and you go home.
It's not luck.
Play 2. It's 90 minute game, not 45.
And we were better in the overall game.
No, you weren't.
Tom, I got a question for you.
With chances and the overall game, they were lucky. You guys were lucky. You got away with the 3.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
all right, let's go to Mark.
With the formation, how did you find how you guys set up?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it feels more secure when we have it's almost a flat 3. Because our fullbacks go forward so often and we're so exposed on the wings, it feels more secure, but I just feel like something's got to change. I think he's doing the right thing, trying to not necessarily change the way we play, but trying to inject something new to get the players thinking and get them motivated again. Because we saw at the start of the season, the first 5 games were fucked and we played the same formation. So if you're not bringing in a lot of new personnel that's going to change the way you play, I think you've got to change the way you play with the personnel that you have. So you've got to do something. Yeah. I don't really like it, and it doesn't look like the players really know how to play that system and formation, but I'm happy that we're trying something new. I think that having Darwin up front with a with a friend helps.
Yeah, with a friend.
He needs someone near
Yeah.
him that's going to help him through the game and tell him what to do every
He's
time he
slowly
touches the
looking
ball.
better.
He is. But
I think for me, the problem
More
is
effective.
Liverpool in the big games is not the worry. They've
No,
had
it's
enough
not.
experience over
Yeah.
the last 4 years to deal with the high intensity games, the big games, the ones where they can just get up for it. They've done it. This year, yeah, they lost United away, but the Arsenal game was one of their better games this year. They beat City, they beat Tottenham, they beat Newcastle, which are probably their biggest games that they've played all year. It's the games where next week they're going to go away to Southampton.
That's the problem.
Wherever they're going.
who's got a new manager?
New manager,
Bottom
and,
three.
and they're going to concede stupid goals, and they'll draw the game, and then it'll be the exact same cycle of what's going on.
You know what Southampton need to do? They need to sign Unai Emery just for a quick one game. That guy will tear up the team. Pause.
So before we wrap up and go to the next segment, let's do the last two games. Well, the last two kind of important games of the round. United lose away to Villa, 3-1. Unai Emery's back in the Prem. And after beating United last year, was that last year in the final? Or was that the year before?
Year before. I think.
Year before.
Year before.
Where he beat, it was
Europa
the year
League.
before. Sorry, he fucked United up that final. Fucked United up that final, but he came back again
And fucked them up again.
fucked him up again. Fucked Ten Hag up.
Do you reckon I reckon he did that on purpose because Aston Villa played how many? 2 games before he signed.
Yeah.
He probably looked at the fixtures like, nah, I'm not going to sign it.
Facts. Yeah, that's when I'll start. But we have to give props to Villa because Unai Emery ball was in full effect.
Mhm.
Pause.
20. Well, let's have 35 shots. Let's let the opponent have 25 and hope we score. And they scored. Ollie Watkins looked good in transition.
Yeah.
Ramsey's been good.
He's quality.
He is good.
Yeah.
He's young as well.
Yeah, for a young player,
Yeah.
Very direct as well.
very good. Very good. Dino free kick.
Sackers.
It just all came together.
Nah.
You don't
That
rate
was a
the free
shit
kick?
free kick.
What?
It went in the middle.
No, it didn't.
It did. I watched it back like 60 times.
Yeah.
He went in the middle. Like, not in the middle of the goal. I meant like height-wise, it was in the middle. It was towards the middle than higher. So, hey, you're taking the piece, cuz.
That's why he got left out.
Exactly. That's why I
Of the
spent.
56-man squad.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, actually.
Nah, fuck him. Anyway, United, they slip up. This has been maybe the first game in a little bit. Well, they had that draw at home, but apart from that, they'd looked pretty solid up until now.
Yeah.
But caught in transition a lot. A few first teamers out. No Anthony, no Sancho,
Varane.
Varane.
Varane's massive.
Malacia didn't play. So I think United can be excused a little bit.
I don't know, man. They should still be winning
can't.
those games.
Their front three was
They got
Rashford,
fucking
Ronaldo,
man.
Go
Garnacho.
Ronaldo.
It's not the best. No. We're not excusing them from losing the game. But in terms of if we're going to say like United's best 11 up against Villa's best 11,
Yeah.
we think United would win the game.
Absolutely.
No one's saying like, oh, they got squad depth issues, this, that. So I think, is there an expectation that that's a poor performance, period?
100%.
It is.
Absolutely.
100%.
Poor.
It is.
Yeah.
And I guess we didn't give the same energy for Chelsea, who were missing a couple players.
Exactly.
So we can keep the same
a lot of
energy.
players actually.
We can keep the same energy, but all in all, Villa have made Stevie G look like an even bigger dickhead, and I'm here for it because I cannot stand him. In the last 3 years, my Stevie G hate has only gone up.
Yeah.
So this is just
Yeah.
justifying it.
He needs to get that legend status ripped off him now.
Yeah, facts.
This ruined his legacy.
Yeah,
No,
facts.
no, no,
It did. See, this is a Liverpool fan right here. If you guys didn't know, of course he's gonna back his boy up.
I agree.
It's going down.
Yeah. And then the other game,
Yeah.
Newcastle, up to
sauce.
up to bleeping third.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Bleeping
In the-
high.
That's bleeping high for a bleeping reason. Yeah, they've played 13 games, so a third of the season is gone.
Mhm.
They're third. If Newcastle to end up in a European place,
Possible.
which is looking possible, Eddie Howe manager of the year or what?
Yeah.
100%.
God, yeah.
Mm.
He's still got players in his squad at the moment that were left over from
Yeah.
whoever the fuck was before him.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that, damn, you're happy to have Dan Burn, you're happy to have Longstaff, you're happy to have Almiron, even though he's
Willock.
7 games, 7 goals. Willock,
Yeah.
like, come on.
What's wrong with Dan Burn?
I like Willock as well.
You think
No one who's over 7 foot should, let alone be on a football field
Yeah.
or play a position where it requires you to get up and down the line.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be happening.
He's all
Bro, he
right at
covers it in
centre back.
6 steps.
Left back Dan Burn, I don't like to watch.
he
Yeah,
covers it
but
in
centre
6
back,
steps?
yeah.
There's something wrong.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? He covers that ground in 6 steps.
Yeah, facts.
You think your stupid left back can do that shit? It
Yeah.
takes him like 50.
Yeah.
He's kilt on.
But no, he's yeah. You can see the way they press the organization.
Yeah.
Newcastle's different.
They're a
Hard to
different
play
side.
against. They don't concede a lot of goals. They create a lot of chances. They transition exceptionally well. Yeah, man. They
I got a question. In Newcastle's dressing room, who do you think's responsible for music?
That's a good question.
Oh.
I think it's like either Trippier
Yeah.
I think
Or-
it's Wilson.
or Jolinton.
Oh, Willock.
it could be Wilson.
I feel
Willock?
like I feel like Joe Linton.
Yeah.
He's got that like I do it. Yeah, yeah.
I reckon he's, like,
do whatever
very
I want.
liked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want.
And he
like.
probably plays like some of that English shit to impress him.
Yeah.
They're like, shit, you know,
Yeah.
your bag's deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pause.
Oh,
yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon say Maxim. That's a good shout. Production.
True.
And I reckon Willock has the underrated playlist.
Willock's only Drew. I reckon.
Only Drew.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He's moving like
Isn't it? You seen that Awobi interview?
yeah.
Where he says Dele Alli.
Only plays Drew.
Yeah, only
Oh, yeah,
Drew.
Dele Alli.
And Awobi's like saying like none of the other players, like the Brazilian players, the fucking other players like it, but he only plays drill.
Yeah, he's
That's why he got sold. But anyway, that was our Prem Round Up. Now we're going on to the most requested segment, the best segment in Let 'Em Shoot history, in my personal opinion.
Best game show in Australian television
Best
history.
game show is exactly. It's better than fucking Family Feud. It's
Yeah,
better than,
it's better than what's that wheel one?
the Wheel of Fortune.
Fortune.
Better than the Chase.
Fuck you,
Did
Grant
you see,
Denyer.
Yep.
Microsoft, because our emails with Microsoft,
Gmail. Yeah.
Gmail, Google,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Did you see what Google said? Our emails were the most flooded in history.
Oh, is that what they said?
Because of this
On the
game.
annual report.
And it was all requests for
That's
how
great.
the hell did I get
That
here?
was the best intro I've ever seen. All right, boys. All right, we're playing How the Hell Did I Get Here? And boys, you know the drill. If you guys haven't seen before, I'll ask a question. I'm playing along today, but I'll ask a question. The team will have about 15 seconds to answer, and they will show their answers, and the best answer wins.
Great.
All right, the first question is, fellas, what is your number one go-to shit-talking line to use on pitch to rattle your opponent? All right. Dun, 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 dun. This beat was made by Rinsler. Dun, 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 dun. Rinsler.
Don't say the rest.
Let's go one by one. Mike, you're going to go first. Best line to rattle an opponent, shit talking on field. Let's go.
So I got this is one of many, subtle, because that's what pisses people off the most, I reckon.
Yep.
Oh wait, you left footer, right?
Yeah, facts.
You don't shit talk very much.
Yeah.
It's subtle though.
Yeah.
It's very subtle.
You're saying that at like low volume, huh?
Yeah. I'll be like I'll tap the booty. Nah,
Yeah.
unlucky man.
Yeah.
Like that pisses people off.
I agree.
So he has a shot right foot and it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
So
it was
if
on your left.
So if the guy's right-footed, he shoots, he blazes it. I'll be like, oh man, you're left-footed, right? Like that's the kind of energy.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that. Who wants to go next, bud? You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Okay.
So this one's not a saying. This one's like a thing I do. So I'm a defender. So story time. I'm a defender, right? Attacker's next to me. I talk nice to him. You know, butter him up. I'm like, bro, like I like your boots. Like your team really needs you and shit. Next challenge, just go straight through.
Turn the board around when you're presenting.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Talk nice. The next challenge, bang him up.
Bow.
Bow. There's no pause, bro. I don't care what happens.
Yeah, facts.
He's banged up. That challenge.
Yeah,
It
facts.
doesn't matter what happens to him.
That's excellent.
Foster's home for imaginary friends.
Yeah,
They're not reaching out to us, bro.
yeah, facts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. MJ was having flashbacks. My one is one that. So I'll do this when I've got like. So I'll do it to somebody that will play near me on the field, and I'll do it knowing that I know someone else on their team, right? So like, if I'm talking shit to somebody and I know somebody on the field,
Yeah.
like on the other team, then this is when I'll use this. So if me and someone are talking shit, I'll say, like, I'll yell out so everyone on the field can hear me, and I'll say the player I know's name. So say if MJ's on the other team, and I'll say, fuck, MJ, this guy really is as shit as you were saying. And so that really puts them in two minds. Like, did MJ say this shit about me? Yeah. And am I really as shit as he was saying? So that's my...
Double whammy. I
That's
like
my
that.
go-to,
Double
yeah.
whammy.
But
That's some Kobe.
yeah.
That is Kobe.
Yeah, so like it really gets them thinking. And then for the next 5 to 10 minutes, their
Yeah.
head's gone.
They don't know.
Exactly. They're not going to find MJ. MJ's going to be looking confused because he never said
Yeah.
it.
If you say before half time, that's the worst time. Yeah. Imagine him going out with him in.
They go into the change room very confused. Anyway, all right. Let's go. Next one is, let's mix it up. Who is going to win the golden ball at the World Cup? So the award for the best player.
Oh, just best player.
Best player. Fuck.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, reveal. We got KDB, we got Neymar, we got Neymar / Vinny.
/ Vinny.
There we go.
I think Vinny's gonna be. It's gonna be his breakout World Cup. I think he's gonna be in that Brazil squad. They got too much quality.
Facts.
He's come off the back of, say, a year and a half of excellent top level football.
I agree.
I think playing with Neymar, who's gonna play 10. We're
Yeah.
assuming.
I think so.
I hope so.
I think them two guys are just gonna. They're just gonna dominate.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, fair.
I think I put Neymar not because I think he's going to be the best player, but I think he'll be Brazil's most important player.
Yeah.
And then the most important player normally gets the award.
And I think Brazil are going to go far.
Yeah. And I think Brazil are going to win the World Cup.
Oh.
So that's why I've put Neymar.
I put KDB because I feel this time round there's not that much expectation on Belgium,
Mm-hmm.
and I think if he scores a couple or assists a lot,
Yep.
he could easily get
fair.
it.
Fair enough. Don't mind that. Next question. Excellent work, guys. Let's go. Name one player you absolutely cannot stand in the Premier League.
That's
Ooh.
so easy.
And I want to mix up. So no McGinn from you.
Yeah, no, come on, cuz.
He goes, yeah. Nothing.
Why did you start wiping away?
Mike, buddy, come on. This is how the hell did I get here?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not
Oh,
Jeopardy.
Who wants to be in the league?
3, 2, 1. Havertz, Cucurella, Aspi, Bernardo Silva. Yeah. All right. Well, so Tom, let's start with Tom because this is Tom's best on their day player.
Yeah.
And most and
I hate
cannot
him.
stand.
He's a little rat.
Yeah, he is.
And I'll never forgive him for not staying the whole time when they did the Guard of Honor for Liverpool.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he walked off before all the players are out.
That's a-
I'll never forgive him.
That's a deeper
for
reason.
real?
Yeah.
That's a deeper reason.
Jeez.
See what I think it is? I think it's because that's where your level you want it to be at, and you're a bit mad because you're not there.
You're saying like it's unhappy with yourself type vibe.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
It's okay though.
possibly.
I think you're
I don't
good.
really know what you're trying to say, but
Mine was made yesterday. Cucurella, the biggest rat
Foul
dog
merchant.
foul merchant I've ever seen. Cost 60 mil, and I know that's not his fault, but the way he played, you were expecting somebody techie, somebody, good on the ball, good in a challenge, get up and down the field. Nah, he is trash. He is trash. He can't play under a press. He can't do anything when the winger is good 1v1. And he's the biggest little grub in the world. So,
Cucurella.
okay. So we're judging players first season. Oh,
Cucurella.
okay.
He came to the Prem last year.
Okay.
Mike Havertz.
Mine is Havertz. He's got one of them like faces you look at, you just be like, oh man, I just want to punch this guy in the face.
Yeah, facts.
And he's annoying. I think the way he plays, he annoys me. Yeah, I think his movement's good, but his final product is just,
I think you could punch him up as well.
yeah.
Easily. He's pretty tall though.
He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
But I reckon he'd be like arrogant. He'd be like, yeah, I'd knock you out one punch type drip.
Yeah,
I feel like he's that kind of guy. But yeah, Havertz, he annoys me.
Yeah, facts.
And Bud, why your club legend?
So I picked my club's captain because I've had enough. It's been 6 seasons too many.
Yep.
When I heard there was a
6
tweet.
too many.
There was a tweet actually trending a while ago
Yep.
that it was his farewell. I got really excited.
Yep.
And then I heard he signed another 1-year extension. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yep.
Why is he still starting? 1 year doesn't mean you start and you're captain. Like I said, there's tax for being captain. These guys are the biggest fraud of it. I'm sick. Stop fucking starting for big games, mate. I hope you watch this podcast.
Another World Cup one. What to you is like the most hectic World Cup moment that you've seen? So, like a memory that just sticks with you, and you're like, yeah, that was bleeping insane. Like that was some crazy shit.
Far out.
Yeah.
Of any World Cup.
Any World Cup, but you have to have seen it like live. So not like just not hand of God or whatever, you know. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Tom might have seen that one. Didn't you get a ticket from the games? Check your pocket right now. For real, that's actually really hard, man. You put me on the spot.
Yeah, that is difficult.
Oh,
yeah, I do know.
3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
We got Tim Cahill. Just Tim
No,
Cahill.
no,
Oh, you're gonna tell the story?
yeah.
Okay.
Tim Cahill, goal versus Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought the game was done.
Yeah, hectic.
Bang, left foot.
Bang. We're back in it.
See you later.
And we lose.
Then we lose.
Australia beats Japan. Yeah, hectic. one.
Yeah, 2006
cold.
World Cup.
Yeah.
That's where I was like, we're fucking on here.
Yeah.
cold.
First game.
First game, Cahill off the bench with a double.
Yep.
It's
Aloisi.
insane. Really sets us up.
The energy for that
Yeah.
game was wild.
It was insane.
I feel like
It was
everyone-
crazy.
Every Aussie watching that game felt like
I feel like the
Yeah.
population
You know what I
of
mean?
Australia
You
Your
just
head
like-
was hot.
yeah,
went over.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And you didn't expect us to do anything either.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Nah,
And now we're
that's.
here.
I was gonna pick that one, but
Yeah.
I just figured someone else would pick it. So I went
Yeah, same.
Montari versus Uruguay.
Boom.
The equalizer. I
Yeah.
think it was the equalizer, or they went up 1-0. I don't know. But this was the game where Asamoah Gyan misses a pen.
Yeah.
You know
The
that one?
Suarez handball.
Yeah, the Suarez handball.
Yeah.
But this was the 59-yard fucking bomb along the ground.
The Trinkler.
Yeah. This one I was going
The
off.
ball moved.
Bro, I was going off. My head was hot. Like I was like, Ghana gonna fucking win this. He just scored from 900 yards.
Every African fan
Yeah, facts.
was losing it.
That's where Adair got it from.
Yeah.
The other goal
Yeah.
of the game was the four-lane free kick.
Yeah, the one that went
Yeah.
like this. Yeah. Yeah. And Mike, yours was
2002 World Cup.
2002. Oh, 9.
Oh, 9
Yeah,
trim.
nice.
Yep. Oh,
For me,
yeah.
for me, that's probably like the first World Cup I watched throughout, and I was so aware
too.
Yeah.
of what's
same.
happening. And that trim, iconic.
Yeah, facts.
Iconic.
You know why he did that? Have you seen the thing behind it?
Tell us.
So
Tell
cool.
them if they don't know, Tom.
Ronaldo was under an injury cloud coming
Yeah.
into the final, and the whole thing was like, oh, if Ronaldo doesn't play, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, Brazil are never going to win. So he comes out with this fucking crazy haircut just before the game, and everyone's like,
Yeah, what the
look
fuck
at this
is he doing?
haircut.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking weirdo.
Crazy.
That's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like, who would think of that?
And 10,
cool.
10 comments on this video on YouTube, and Bud's going to get that hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, if everyone from
10
TikTok subscribes, I'll do it for a whole year.
If we get to 1,000 subscribers
Bef-
before the next ep,
Yeah, Bud has to do it. We're on 905.
Yeah, I don't think you guys can get there.
Okay. Which player in the Prem seems like they would have the absolute worst game with women?
Oh.
Can we do top 3?
You can do one, but if you can do an honorable mention after.
That's really bad.
I hope we get Barca in Europa League.
That's not good.
All right, 3, 2, 1. We've got Fabinho, we've got McTominay, we've got Suchek, and I put Lisandro Martinez. Bud, why Fabinho?
Fabinho, 1 out of 10 trim.
Yep.
Style 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows how to dress.
Yeah.
And Fabinho looks like he's close to death. So I know he's saying some wild shit to girls.
Yeah, facts.
All guys.
Yeah, all guys. Tom McTominay.
I think like this guy's like so focused on footy. He'd go out and be like, yeah, you can come over, but you got to be gone by 8.
Yeah,
I got to get
yeah.
up early in the
Yeah,
morning for
facts.
training.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel that one.
I'd put Martinez for 2 reasons. One, because I think he'd wear like those button-ups that are like checkered, but he'd roll up the sleeves, and I don't think that's a good start. And then like I feel as though he'd be the guy who gets really, really like too drunk, like really drunk, and he's just aggressive. Like he's aggressively trying to talk to girls. That's why I do.
And his mates just pick him up.
Yeah.
So I've chose Souček. I feel like his drip, he'd wear a tight shirt that's too short.
Yeah,
and
sleeves.
And he'd half roll the sleeves with tight denim like jeans or
Yeah,
whatever.
he would do that.
And I feel like because he's got that like Eastern Euro drip but with an accent,
Yeah.
I think his accent would be problematic, and he'd try and pull girls like this. That would be his bag, and I think he'd be the worst.
I reckon it could work, but I know guys out there and girls that are like that.
Honorable mention to KDB. I think he would be the worst.
Yeah, he'd be stiff.
Yeah,
Because he talks like, yeah.
So was Elton John.
Mate, they're adopted.
Let's go something a bit more serious. Who is the best 1v1 player in the history of the Prem? 1v1. Only 1v1. 1v1 ability.
Oh,
Let's do this one quicker than the last one.
Yeah. This one will be quick so no one judges it, eh?
3,
This one's a fun one.
2, 1. Ben Arthur, Tarapt, Hazard, JJ.
Very similar players.
Yeah, we've done well. I've gone Hazard because watching him now is depressing, and so I've been reminiscing and watching good Hazard,
Yeah.
and
he's good.
There's nothing
He's good.
he cannot do. He's in 1v1. There's no player that can get the ball off him. He's got the fattest ass in the world, so he can never be pushed off the ball.
hell yeah.
He's so techie, both feet, left foot, right foot. I just think, for me, Hazard.
Fair enough.
For me, JJ. There's not much I can really say. Technical wise, unbelievable. He was doing stuff no one could do. No one was doing, except for maybe Dino at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's too good. I think in terms of just beating players with skillful, for me, he's number 1.
Yeah, Tom.
Everyone knows this guy on his day. One of the best players in the
Sheesh.
Prem. Also, you never knew whether or not he was going to do a skill move or not. He had the bag to do a skill move, and if he didn't, he was still going past you anyway. So that's why.
Quick, one word. You've seen the video of him dribble. He's probably the best 1v10. So if it's 1v10 and he's really good, imagine 1v1. So that's all.
Yeah, good. I wanted quick answers. Let's do another quick one. Which realistic Australian player do you not want to see in the squad for the World Cup?
Realistic.
Realistic.
Controversial, and then we're going to do the opposite.
Okay.
So a realistic player that's probably going to go that you don't want to go. We got answers?
Mm-hmm.
We got answers, Mike?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Fornaroli, Sutar, Redmayne, and I've gone Jackson Irvine.
You don't like Irvine?
Jackson Irvine, I hope he stays home.
Respectfully, yeah.
You have to stay home. Respectfully, I'm sure you're a good guy.
Yeah.
And obviously you're good at football enough to play professional, but I do not want to see you playing, and I don't want to see you start. It doesn't make me happy watching you. So just stay at home.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Tom?
I don't think being a presence is enough.
Mhm.
I think you actually have to be a little bit technically good to go to a World Cup. So
Yep.
that's why.
Bud Fornaroli?
He's not true blue.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you've done a little bit of a... Yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But Mike?
I don't think he offers. I just don't like him. I don't like Redmayne.
Okay.
I respect it. You know what? He got us into the World Cup. But as a keeper, is he a good keeper?
Yeah, I think you are.
The wiggle.
Yeah, excellent. And then the opposite is, which fringe player do you want to see definitely go to the World Cup?
Can they
For the Socceroos.
Can they just be a player you think should be in the squad as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Far out. I literally forgot how to spell this guy's name.
It doesn't matter. You can just say it and spell it wrong.
No,
Do their initials and do the number.
I don't even. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
No.
Send me a text though. Also, had you guys not said Mitch Duke?
Oh yeah, I could have said
yeah,
Mitch
forgot
Duke.
about
That would have
Mitch
been a
Duke.
better one.
He's gonna start.
He doesn't.
He's not starting. I should have said
I'll
Cummins.
bet you guys how much ever you want. They're not gonna start McLaren. Mitch Duke will start 9. I'll bet anyone there's much money.
Fucking hell. Everyone got an answer?
Probably right.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Tilio's missing an eye. Rogic, Caceres. Oh, Caceres, nice.
Yeah, nice.
All right, let's go Tilio. Yeah, let's go Tilio first.
It's very exciting to watch. I think we need a few more of these type of
Already.
players.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'd be boring to watch in the World Cup. Like, if we're going out, may as well give these type of players a hope, you know? Let them play, let them get contracts and shit. That's it.
Tom, I'm sure me and you have the same explanation, but you can
Yeah.
go.
Not only has he been there before and he's always been a performer for the Socceroos, I just think that in games we're not expected to win, this is the type of player that we need on
That's
the field
exactly
to
my
give
reason.
us a chance to potentially unlock defenses and move us forward.
Tom Rogic, whether he's played 0 games for West Brom, whether he hasn't played in the last 6 years, he is Australia's most talented player.
Yeah.
And at the World Cup, like Tom said, it's a knockout comp. He doesn't need to be fit for 38 games.
He needs to be fit for 3.
And we need him to just unlock something, unlock a pass, score a goal from long range, like anything. I
Yeah.
think he's the only player that will be capable to do that. So
Facts.
Mike?
And you know what? In there with him, Caceres.
Tell us why, man.
Technically, I think this guy's brilliant. I think he's got so much to his game. I think he'd be able to survive playing in Europe. I think you give this guy an international cap, it brings a lot to the Australian team that we don't have, which is quality, which is just composure. Not to say that we're bad, but I just think in these tournaments, you need players that have it, and I think he's got it.
yep, I
Nice.
like that.
Imagine
Caceres.
these 3 starting.
Shout
Wow,
out
we're
that.
winning it.
Let's go. Who do you guys think is Harry Kane's favorite artist?
Oh, shit.
After that dancing,
Oh, shit.
We've seen the dancing. We've seen the rigid movement, reminiscent of people we've seen before. Who is Harry Kane's favorite artist?
I reckon I've got this spot on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I've got the one.
Oh, yeah. I just need to know their name. I'm going to look it up. Oh, okay. I don't know their name, but I'll just... Right.
I said it best in the chat. With a drawn out family tree of Nick Cannons, all these Riley's heat map.
Let's do this one by one. Bud, who is Harry Kane's favorite artist in your opinion?
I've gone for a mixture
Okay.
of 2.
It's just one, but yeah.
I think it's a bit of Bon Jovi.
No way.
And
Dua Lipa.
the One Kiss is All It Takes girl.
Yeah, Dua Lipa.
Yeah, Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Yeah, Tom.
This is spot on.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
Ed Sheeran.
It would be. I think
It would be.
close.
This guy loves the charts.
Yep. He would love the
He's
chart.
not going searching for artists.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
way.
that's true. That's people that just come across his
Yeah.
daily life.
And he's listening to the radio to and from training.
Yeah.
He doesn't plug his phone in.
And that's why I've gone with, for Harry Kane's favorite artist, I wrote the lyrics to the song, but I don't know who sings it, but it's give me a second, I need to get my
Are you
story
looking at me?
straight.
So-
Yeah, I think you'd know.
Is that F-U-N?
Yeah, fun. Yeah.
Is that the name of the song?
I have no idea.
Give me a second,
Because they
that one.
sing tonight.
Yeah, that's this song that I was singing.
No, we are young.
Is that
That's
not
a different
this?
song. That's a different song.
I think it's the same song.
No, that's a different. Give me a second.
And
It's not.
Mike, who have you got?
Fun sponsor us. Let's go.
So I got a theory. I got a Harry Kizzy theory. I feel like he's got dirty secrets.
Okay.
I think he secretly listens to Skepta RV. Like when no one's there, no one's around. That's his bag.
Yeah.
But then when people see him, he chucks on BGs,
Yeah.
fun, or Ed Sheeran. I think his bag is Skepta RV. I think that's the bag.
That's all great answers.
BGs.
BG's fun. Let's go. We've got a couple more. Yeah, we've got a couple more.
This is the best game show.
All right, I want to know what is the best kit of all time. It can't be your club's kit. Any of your club's kit. So what's your neutral best kit of all time?
Like as in like.
It can be your favorite,
one?
but what you think is the best kit.
Like they're just their traditional one?
No, the exact kit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can it be international?
Yeah, any.
Iconic.
All right, everyone
I
got
did
this?
iconic. I think I put too many E's in this.
3, 2,
That's what I was thinking.
1, go. Cameroon sleeveless is hard.
Yeah, I knew someone was
Bud's gone Lewa BVB, which is
Only because
strange.
it's iconic.
Okay.
4 goals. They had the sick team. God said didn't have a heart attack.
This is awful.
It's a fucking it's a very average kit.
Oh, man, you with the black V.
Also very
This is
average.
awful.
Mike, black V, the red shirt with the black V.
That's
Yeah.
one of their worst.
Oh,
The one that had thing
with
with
the
Rooney.
stripe.
With Rooney.
Your
the blue one.
Brazil 98.
No,
Black V.
not blue and black.
All right, Brazil,
Brazil
98.
98's nice.
I didn't even.
And I've gone
born there.
Nigeria 96 because I got reminded of it the other day. Shout out Andre Kojo. 96 with the eagle.
Is it the
on
white one?
No, the home. Green, white in the middle, eagle
Hard.
across
Damn.
the front.
I'm thinking of a different one. Nigeria have had a lot of sick kits.
Nigeria are they?
The Dons.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is that
Dramberg.
Nike? Is that Nike?
Yeah, Nike.
That one's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that guy's the go.
Dramberg, yeah. And this has been Let 'em Shoot.
Jeez, man.
This has been How the Hell Did I Get Here?
One more thing.
Yep.
If that stupid idiot VVD gets an icon card, I swear to God, I'll come back on this show. I'll go hard. I'll literally have a whole pause. I'll have a whole hour segment of me going in on VVD.
Oh my God,
and how
pause.
bad he is. Pause. Nah, for real. If that guy ever comes close to be regarded as one of the best centre backs, you're hearing it, and you've heard that. That's an exclusive.
This has been Let 'em Shoot. Plenty of big things coming, pause. Plenty of stuff happening. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, and like, and make sure you subscribe and share and comment. This has been Let 'em Shoot. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And good morning.